Hi everybody. So I know that we did this at the last minute, trying to get together and do a team call. So I'm not upset or anything. It's our first time, and I just wanted to go ahead and make a video. My cat is all jacked up today. Anyhow, a little bit about me. I don't know if all of you know my story, but I started with Beachbody last April, and it was really just a time where I had already finished, my one round of Insanity. I had just about finished T25, and people were just asking me, like, what are you doing? You look so amazing. After I'd had my second, I lost all the weight, and then I gained quite a bit, well, I would say most of it all back. So I was on my way to trying to get back to pre-baby weight instead of, get my sexy back kind of a thing, and fell upon my coach and her coach on Facebook through another coach that I was following. And I just really loved their story. They were both teachers, they're both over 30. Kim is over 40, who's my coach. And just showing that, you can still have an amazing body. You can still, enjoy life. And then here's just as a bonus is, they've been able to quit their teaching jobs, stay at home with their kids, and have this incredible lifestyle. And helping other moms and other women, sort of empowering them and finding their strength and their passion in the meantime. So through that journey, I did end up, tons of personal development, which is like number one you have to do. It's part of our 3 vital behaviors. And I did end up realizing that during the whole year after I had my son, and up until, I decided to become a coach, that really, I was undiagnosed with like postpartum depression, and then just regular depression, because I was miserable with my life, not with my family, my kids, or my husband, but with me in general. Like before I had been the one with the career, and just always on the go and focused, and I had my thing, and after having kids, I stayed at home, and I'm like, I don't have anything of mine, like I talk to babies who don't talk back to me, and all my life revolves around is cooking, cleaning, laundry, grocery shopping, what the kids need. It was never about me. I mean, I just remember to put a little bit of powder and put some mascara on today because I've just been running around dealing with car issues and the kids and life insurance policies and just life. So I was so glad that I had come to the realization that I did have postpartum depression, that, oh my gosh, like, this explains why I've been so crazy, why my husband is, like, just pulling his hair out. I mean, he doesn't even have any hair because he shaves it, but if he did, he'd be having bald patches. Because it literally was unbearable to live with me, to be with me. I just was not happy with anything that I was doing, except for when I finally found Beachbody and I could focus on it, focus on me, what I needed, and taking a little bit of time with that personal development. It made me stop and spend like 30 minutes on me, self-reflecting, quiet, sit down and do something productive and thinking about me, not just go on autopilot and then feel nothing. So that's just a little bit about me. I did end up doing a lot of things right from the get-go that I don't recommend that you do as a newbie coach. And so what I did when I very first started, I went ahead and I set up my Fit page. I created my Gmail that matched my Fit page name. There was Team Cup, which I'm going to talk about in a second. Team Cup was like a month later. I went ahead and I led my very first Team Cup group. I was fresh out of the gates. I had no idea, and I really shouldn't have been leading, but it's alright. It was a good experience. I also ended up doing my very first free challenge group, and honestly, I still have a lot of you that were the ones who took that free challenge group and still say to this day that was your favorite. So I am going to resurrect that one very, very soon. What else did I do? Oh my gosh, I just did way too much. Oh, then I created my Instagram, and then and I just tried to just, a little bit of everything, and I still live to this day as the act as if, and that's what I did from day one. But you need to chunk it. You need to do it in pieces. Don't just do it all at one time, because then you don't ever really master one, You just half-assed all of them. So now I am backtracking and I'm trying to master each one at a time. So I wanted to talk a little bit about Team Cup. There's a couple of you that are on my Team Cup group. There's still time for you to register. You do not need to even have to be with people that are just from our team. It can be other coaches as well. So if you're on the Arizona Team Beachbody Coaches page, which you all should be, if you're not, let me know. I'll add you. Put it out there. Post, hey, I really want to be a part of Team Cup, but I don't have a group. And everyone's super nice. They'll usually add you because you need 5 to each one. So what Team Beachbody Cup is? Sorry, I gotta look at my little note. So what it is, it's where you have teams compete. You get to create your own name, and eventually the ultimate goal is that we have a cup. It's sort of like a miniature Stanley Cup for hockey, and you get your names engraved on there, and it stays there forever, and it'll stay at the Santa Monica headquarters. So it's a 1-month competition where you all work together. You hone in on your 3 vital behaviors even better, which is personal development, inviting, and I hope you all know being product of the product. So you also earn a lot of really great rewards along the way. And it's really nice for coaches to be recognized for building consistency in the business. And that is key, being consistent. Whether you're having a shitty day or you're having an amazing day, be consistent and post. Get that workout done, even if it might have been crap, it still got it done. So you're going to have 1 person as a team captain, and then you're going to have 4 other members, so a total of 5. All right? And you need to be registered, I think, by the 31st. Yeah. So how are you going to earn points is really what it is. You earn 1 point for every Success Club point that you earn. You will also earn 1 point for every lifetime rank advancement. So a lot of you are really close to Emerald, meaning you have 2 coaches signed under you. So for every one that ends up rank advancing, you guys get 1 more point added to your team. You'll also get 1 point added when it's a challenge pack or a Shakeology boost or a performance product that is sold. So we have a lot of opportunities to be earning points. And then you have your limit of 35 points per coach. Alright? What are you going to win? Well, we've got different tiers. We have 3 tiers, okay? So the top, let me see, how am I going to explain this? So you can either get a Team Beachbody selfie stick, a size hat, so it would be the same size, and then men and women's size apparel. Now if you're in the top 10 teams, then you're going to get a Team Beachbody Cup shirt, and then top 6 to 10 you get a Nutra Ninja and this other stuff, and then your top 2 to 5 teams you're going to get this Blend Tech blender, and then the grand prize wins a trip to California to meet Carl Deichler, and you get to have a personal workout with one of the celebrity trainers, and all of the airfare, hotel meals are included. So that's like the grand prize, right? So really don't worry about all that, just go ahead, grab yourself a team and make sure you've got 5, create that team name, register online. You need to go to, if you go to teambeachbody.com, it's going to be /Team Beachbody Cup. There is a great video to watch from 2-time winning Team Cup captain Emily Robida, and she's from Canada. I swear to God, these Canadians win every year. It's crazy. I don't even know what it is that they're doing, but we definitely need to take all the tips because they win last 3 years in a row, I think. So that's Team Beachbody Cup. Summit was amazing. I really urge that you guys get on the wait list because it is already sold out, which is crazy. There's some new things that we learned about at Summit. Hi, buddy. One thing is that the on-demand feature is going to be launching 3 new things that you can now see on demand through Amazon Prime, Roku, and Chromecast. So definitely stay tuned for those, as well as Beachbody is going to be coming out with their new Challenge Group app, which I'm really excited because then we can sort of move away from using Facebook so much and having to create so many group pages. So that's really nice. We can also track each challenge group participant as far as their Shakeology use and their, and I lost my track. Shakeology use, and their workouts, and you can personally message through that app. So you can actually keep track a lot better of who's in your groups and what's going on. Another thing, we're going to do some future trainings and webinars, and I just want to spout these off, and so you all know, and if there's anything specific you would like to learn more about, please message me, and we'll get those on the list, because it's super important. Number one, I'm going to be doing a developing your story, because that's super key, and I'm still honing on it, I'm still working on it, and it's really being able to learn how to breadcrumb your story and your posts to really be able to find your niche, find your people, the people you are talking to, the ones that you connect to, because you're not trying to reach and connect to all the millions and billions of people. Really, you are just trying to find and direct your message to the people that get you, that are just like you, because everybody else is not going to get it. Babes, you got to go. Another one is all about Facebook, so creating ads, creating events, creating offers on your Facebook page, boosting a post, promoting your page. But before that, we got to learn about creating your fit page, your business page, and coming up with a name. And I also want to do a training on posting and how it's very overwhelming at first, but you want to stick to just 3 posts a day right off the bat, and then I'll show you a social media posting like checklist that I have that I've been using, and it sort of goes through the entire week, what I do on Mondays, Tuesdays, and throughout the week. If you need to, sorry, I got my notes, always. If you want to schedule a one-on-one call with me, there is a website that I have set up that you can schedule appointments with me. It's called acuity.com, ACUITY.com, okay? And it shows the times I'm available, and you can just pick if you want to just have a regular discussion, you want to have a discussion about coaching, about a customer, you pick it. It doesn't really matter if you pick a wrong one. We'll still, you can talk to me about anything. And we're going to keep them to an hour. And I need to do that just for myself so that I can make sure I'm reaching everybody and that I'm not neglecting my kids as well. So I do that with Kim. I talk with her every single week. Even if I don't think I have anything to talk to her about, I always end up doing, and she always ends up giving me great advice. So again, scheduling a call with me with acuity.com. And then the last 2 things I wanted to chat about are getting started right and following link is what I call it. So getting started right is something that I sent everybody an email on when you first signed up as a coach. And if you don't have it or you need it again, that's totally fine. It really just goes over knowing your coach ID. You need to know that. Like, that's just like your social security for this business. You've got to know it. They're going to ask you all the time. You need to know your username, because that is also what you can give out instead of your coach ID for your website, / whatever your name is. 3, you need to know how to log into your account, right? It's super key. If you don't know how to log into your account, then you're never going to be able to see all the important things to running your business. For the most part, all of you should have already set up your automatic deposit, I guess is what it's called, in case when you do sell, and you automatically get your commissions direct deposit into your bank account every Thursday. So you're not wasting time waiting for a stinking check. Who gets checks anymore, right? You want that money in your bank account Thursday at midnight. That's what I look forward to every single time. What else? Setting your goal. Where do you want to be by December? Don't give this big, huge goal. I mean, you can have the huge, big, hairy, adventurous goal, but definitely break it apart. Where do you want to be in December? So do you want to be emerald in December? Do you want to be diamond by December? Where do you want to be by December? And that's what I want you to focus on, and I want you to put it up. For me, I have mine. Let's see if I can. Okay. I have mine right here. You can't see it, but it says 2-star diamond, right? That's my goal. I am a diamond, and I want to be 2-star diamond by December, because I want, my big hairy goal is eventually, not eventually, is to be 5-star diamond by next year when we go to Summit. Okay, so 2-star diamond is December, 5-star diamond is next year in July. Or I think the cutoff, I have to be that in June or something, or beginning of July. So those are the basic things I want you to do to get started. The last thing is called link, and I'm going to post this as well, but it's L for like / comment to those who benefit from your product. So meaning 3 friend requests a day, and like or comment on off of your fit page. Just commenting. You're not going to be talking about the business, nothing. You're just getting your face, your page in front of them. Your name, like, oh, I wonder how, Annette is doing, because she just commented on my page. Alright, the next one, sorry, I really don't like this. There we go. The next one is interact, okay? Again, interacting. It can be virtually, it can be in person. So whether it's not, if you are still working, then interact with those, during lunchtime, during breaks, if you go out to the gym, interact with people, have a conversation. Just say hi, how are you doing? That counts as interacting. N is need. So you need to let others know what you need. What do you need in your business to grow? So that's where, go on to the Team Dauntless page and tell us, what do you need? You're not on this alone. We are a team for a reason, I don't think that I'm perfect, and I could definitely learn from some things that you guys do, just the same way you can learn from me. And the last one is knowledge, for K, is to share your knowledge every day and show value. So meaning, sharing your knowledge as far as what you've learned about clean eating. Maybe like you thought you're eating clean, and now that you're on 21 Day Fix, you've learned, maybe not, like now I know that such and such is, that like raisins are a carb, not a fruit, right? Things like that. Or corn is not a vegetable, it's considered a carb, okay? Or how important, drinking, your 8 glasses of water are, how you can tell the difference on the days that you don't drink enough versus the days you do drink enough. Or, now that you have been eating clean and working out consistently, you notice how much more energy you have. Or when you do go off, or when you do go out to celebrate and have a few drinks, like how much faster you get drunk because your tolerance is so much lower. Things like that, like what you know now and compared to what you did before. A lot of those kinds of things. As well as when you're talking to people, I want you to learn more about them. So the knowledge part comes there too. I used to just type away like long messages, right? And then they would come back with this little bitty itty bitty, and I go back long, and they go itty bitty, right? Wrong. It should be the opposite. They should be telling you their life story, answering all these questions that you've asked, and you do a little bit. You restate what they've said. I feel, I understand, I have found with this program, with this eating, blah, blah, blah. Do not write a story in your response. Keep it very short. Even though you may want to say a lot and share a lot, just break it apart. It doesn't matter. To me, I think of it sort of like a game, is what Kim would tell me. It's like, how long can you keep the conversation going? Because the longer you keep the conversation going, the longer it is that you are staying on their mind, right? They have not forgotten about you. If you write this long freaking chapter of a message, they don't got time to read that, so they're going to forget to go back and read it. So if you have little short messages, then they're going to be able to quickly respond back, and then you can keep going at it. Keep going, keep going. Keep the conversation going. That's the goal. It's not to just make that quick sale. You got to build that relationship. They've got to trust you. You have to share. And then with more sharing and more knowledge and understanding of what they need, and they understand where you're coming from, you're going to get the sale. It's going to be quick. And then you can then throw in that last scripting part about, oh, by the way, did you want to get the discount by joining as a coach? So think about maybe how I started the conversation. Did y'all notice that I was trying to keep the conversation going, constantly keeping me on your mind? Just the food for thought. So hopefully I didn't overwhelm you guys. I'm trying to keep it under 20 minutes. I got like 5 seconds left. So that's the gist of what I want to go over, what I see us talking about in the future, and if there's anything more specific, please let me know and we will add it to the list. So remember, next week, I hope y'all remember, because it's alright since you forgot. I sprung this on you really quick, but it's going to be every Thursday at 6 o'clock, okay? I will always repost the link. You can access it from your phone. Just click that link, and you could just listen to it. You don't have to have the video showing you. Or if you can, get on your computer. But same thing. If you don't want to, if you don't want to be seen, that's okay too. I definitely just want everyone to hear what we all have to say, and if you can, to unmute yourself and chime in, because that's really key and important, is I want you to interact and engage with all of us. So have a great Thursday, enjoy the rest of your week, and just end this month with a bang.